Hey guys, it's Keegan here. Today I'm going to be going over the Swellpro FD1. It's a Fisherman drone. I'm very privileged to be unboxing this drone. It's the first one of this kind. It's a limited edition model. I'll be showing you guys, I'll be going through the packaging, what it looks like, and also the interior, the new design, specifications, and also what it can and can't do compared to the old model and the new SD4 model. Just bear with me, I am on my own here. So this is going to be when you open up your box after you've taken off the protective cardboard. This is what you will find. Other than a spare battery, I've got two. Your general package would be one battery, the charger cables, you'll get your remote, and you'll get a lanyard, plus the drone, and the landing gear, and the release mechanism. Saying that, there's some cool extras that we're going to go over, and yeah, this drone looks very impressive. Okay, cool. So before I get into it, I'm going to start off with the attachments, what the drone comes with, what it won't come with, but is still available for the drone, and then we'll get into a bit more detail. But to start, I just want to say that it's good to remember that this drone wasn't designed for photography. This is purely a fishing drone. So the drone doesn't come with any 4K camera or a gimbal camera. It comes with a standard PL2 option. So it's your payload release camera. So very fixed, I will show you on the drone. Fixed camera, but you can still see where you're going. If you want a cheaper option, that'll put the drone under 20 grand. You don't get a camera, but you do get the release mechanism. So you can still drop your bait, you just won't be able to have vision of where you're flying. You'll have to fly a line of sight. So the first attachment you're going to get, this comes with the drone. You get your standard carbon fiber props, right? Comes with the drone for free. If you want a stronger, beefier prop, you get these bad boys, right? So these ones here give you extra 40% lift. So with your standard, you could probably lift 1.5 to 2 kilos. With here, you can lift about 40%. We will be testing them today. At the end of the video, I'll do a test, and we'll actually do a comparison between the two to go over it. So it's very nice that you've got this option for those guys that want to drop much bigger baits. Nothing should be bigger than 2 kilos. I don't see us ever dropping a bait bigger than 2 kilos. But for those windy conditions, these are going to help us stay up. The next thing we're going to look at is the batteries. So obviously the batteries definitely are different compared to your Splash Drone 3 batteries. Yeah, I do like the design. I had a look at the interior now and you'll see why it's this shape. I know we're jumping back here, but I just want to show you guys before we carry on that this is the interior of the drone now for the new battery to fit in, but as you can see, it's a lot more spacious than your SD3 used to be. A lot less wires exposed and a lot more tidy, which is very, very nice. It's good to remember that this battery is different shaped, but your old Splash Drone 3 batteries still fit into the FD1. So that's nice to know. You can still, if you do sell your SD3 and you've still got the SD3 batteries, you can use those batteries in this new drone. This battery, however, is stronger, right? So it gives you 30 minutes of flight time. I think previously you were sitting at about 22 to 25. So you get 30 minutes hover time, flight time out of this battery, which is quite nice. Standard, you will only get one battery when you purchase the drone, and spare batteries will be an additional cost. Then we're going to move on to charging and discharging of the batteries. So with the purchase that you make, you will receive a smart charger. Why it's a smart charger? There's nothing complicated about it. It's very simple but very easy to use. So you just plug the battery in. Yeah, this white adapter gets plugged in there. The battery will start charging on its own. No settings, no digits to play with, straightforward. Once you've connected your charger, put it on the wall. It's very basic, it's one cable, charging. Cool. Then you finish flying, the battery's full. Very simple. All you do, you're not gonna, now you finish fishing and you've still got a full battery. You take a Fly adapter. The drone will come with one of these for free. you'll plug this adapter onto your battery and it will slowly discharge the battery for you to a safe storage level. So you don't have to worry about damaging your batteries or adjusting it and putting it onto discharge mode into your charger. All you got to do is plug this in, put it in a safe place, it will discharge to a safe level for you. So the ease of access on this drone already, just by the attachments, is very, very nice. I am liking that, I won't lie. Then we spoke about the drone being a lot more simplistic and obviously not at that price range of the Splash Drone 3 or the Splash Drone 4, but at the same time, being simple sometimes is nice. Keep it simple, stupid. So what we've done, it's very, very basic. You've got 3 switches. You've got your airdrop, which is your bait release. You've got your return to home function and your normal, and then you've got your mode function. So only 3 switches, an on button and your 2 toggles. Very basic and very easy to use. You have got an on-screen display, which I will put a video up. If you have a look here, it gives you your height, gives you your distance, battery voltage, satellites. So those are all the on-screen display options that you do want when buying a drone. I've always said if you don't have that on hand while flying, it does become a bit risky. So it is awesome that this is a basic remote but still gives you all the smart functions. So when you put the remote on, you're going to get your height, your distance, the satellites will be in your top right corner, you'll get your battery voltage over there, and yeah, it gives you your modes, headless, attitude, headless, GPS. Yeah, very basic but really cool. With the remote in hand, we're looking at our silicone dust protector. So this obviously goes over your remote, and while fishing in windy conditions, as the sand's getting blown around in the day, your analogs don't get affected, your buttons and your switches don't get affected by the sand because you've got a nice silicone protector. Also stops it from getting scratched, which is quite cool. I'm not too sure if it comes with this in your package if you were to buy one, but it is available, so that's also nice to have. So let's have a look at the drone itself. This is the most exciting part. Off the bat, new design, it's quite cool. This new lid system is because of the new GPS and altimeter sensor. You have got slightly bigger motors, and obviously the landing gear has been made shorter, but by making it shorter, it's also become more durable. Also, landing the drone should be a lot more stable and a lot easier to land a drone on your own, which is quite nice. As you can notice, the bottom of this drone is black. So this black and orange is the limited edition FD1. Right? There will be these made, but it is limited edition. Your standard is a grey silver bottom with an orange top. I've got the PL2 camera on this drone. Bear in mind, if you want the PL2 option, it's going to put your drone just above 20. But if you go with the standard, just the payload release mechanism with no camera, your drone should sit about under 20, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's quite nice. I do like the design. It's very basic. It's not too fancy, and like I said, when you put it on the backpack, it's ready to fly. You can even put your battery in the drone, just maybe even don't connect it, just leave it off or disconnected. When you get to the beach, all you got to do is start the drone and you can start flying. So it's very interesting. The one thing I did notice, the remote didn't come with a screen, so like the Splash Drone 3 or the Splash Drone 4 does. But your accessories available are things like your FPV goggles, which come for the FD1, can also be linked up to your other drones, but for the FD1 specifically, if you want to be able to see where you're flying and you want vision, you can buy these FPV goggles. It doesn't come with your drone, so you will be paying a bit extra for this, but it is a nice to have. If I'm not mistaken, sorry, the screen does detach. So if you just want to carry the screen, you don't actually want to wear the goggles, you just want to see where you're going, you can detach. It's wireless, it's got a battery, built-in battery, so there's no wires that you need to worry about. Your antennas do come with the drone, get connected to the top, and you can get video feed while you're flying. I will put a video up of what it looks like. So yeah, as far as that goes, I am very impressed. I think my overview here is going to be, I like it for the price that it's coming in at and what you can do with it. It's very impressive compared to the Splash Drone 3. Difficult to compare different drones. One can do a lot of photography stuff with it. So yeah guys, I think I covered everything. If there's any questions you might have, you're more than welcome to contact myself or Swellpro, or anyone at the Basil Manning fishing shops. We'll be able to answer your questions. And yeah, I really like this drone. I'm excited to use it. Yeah, I'm keen to test it out this afternoon. I will add those videos into the end of this video. So I've got the beefy props on, the bigger props, and I'm going to try and lift 2.2 kilos, 2.25 liters. So that's basically a 1.8, almost a 2 kilo bait with a 10 ounce grapnel, and that is very big. So let's have a look. So here we go inside the goggles. This is what the drone is seeing while it's hovering, and right out there, that's where the drone's hovering. If you can see it. There's it up there. That's what the drone's seeing.